What's up, guys? Dan Man is here, and the long-awaited video of the day. I bring to you the best team comps that you are going to find that you can use in ClashFront. I have spent the entire day, the day and a half. I can't even remember the last time I slept. The best team comps of the day. These are all meta. These are not free-to-play friendly. They are very wheel heavy. That will be a separate guide. I'm actually going to just, I don't believe I'm going to make another video. I'm planning to put out this infographic. I've made a lot of the graphics already. I'm just kind of piecing them together. This is the video explaining the meta best team comps that you're going to find. I've broken this down into 5 chapters. There's a surprise 6th chapter that's going to show you the best team comp in the entire game. But for now, let's go through each stage. So we have Tazi, and brand new to the meta, she is coming in at a force. We have 3 different variants here. The first one being the Aeron comp. She fits in perfect. Solid CC, solid burst, solid control. This is what's happening. Then you jump over here, we're looking at the Taeleen Foresto Scarlita comp. She fits in so perfect here. This is a great team comp for her. And last but not least, we have Lightbearer comp. This has been a super fun one. Between the Aeron comp and between the Lightbearer comp, these are actually really good for AFK stage pushing too. If you play on auto progress and you just let the stages roll, you'll see and you'll be surprised how much both of these can actually take out. If you get stuck on a Foresto team comp, try the Lightbearer comp. If you get stuck where your Ardent isn't working, just replace Ardent and put Tazi in for Ardent, and you'll see on auto this does surprisingly will push a lot. I came back looking at like 6, 7, 8 wins some of the time, and then you have to switch over to a Foresto comp, or you have to switch the comp entirely. So it's working. Tazi is working. She's a solid choice. I've seen a lot of videos throughout the day where people are saying, be careful, don't pull on her yet. I'm telling you, this right here, these 3 comps are what make her broken. So if you can pull for her, you can get these teams work. If you already have these teams built, or you want to pull more and get these teams working, this is what works with Tazi. You'll have a fun time. Alright, so next we're going to go over the Taeleen comps. Now these are my favorite. I've tested all of these thoroughly, and some of these might not look a little traditional to you. They're a little different. Top left, this is very traditional. This is actually one of her best team comps by far. The Ludovic just blends so well that it throws in her heels. Coco keeps that Foresto alive in the front. The Foresto in the front is also getting the Taeleen buff. So with Scarlita in there, this is just a force. This is a dominant team right here, top of the meta. On the right, you're looking more at the Double Wilder comp version with Olmus. Now this is also just fantastic. They're about equal. You're going to see a lot of wins with both of these. This one's fun. Try out both of these. If you have these team comps that you can work around, this is what you want to go with. Now the bottom left one, this is actually it was brought to me by surprise. It first had Cecia in there, and I was a little shocked by it. I was like, well, okay, let's give this a try. Even with Cecia, it did work, but I tweaked it a little bit, and I'm thinking, no, you know what, Igor, let's throw Igor in there, because it's built as a burst comp. Taeleen pops off, it's a burst comp. Igor jumps in there and executes. Solid team. These are the 3 best that you're going to find for Taeleen. Try them out, you'll have a fun time. Alright, and on to the next one, we have Aeron. So these are, you'll see a lot of different variants. I'm just giving you the best in slot. These are what's most well performing. I've seen a lot of replays. I've gotten a lot of feedback. These 2 comps right here are the best in slot that you're going to find. The bottom one has Ulsa. So if you're missing Ulsa, the traditional up top is the Aeron burst comp. And it looks a lot familiar like the Tazi comp, because again, you just take out Ardent and put Tazi in. Yep, straightforward, Aeron. It works. Tried, tested, true. Good comp, you'll have a fun time. This is meta. On to the Maulers. So everybody runs Maulers. Like, you need to have at least 3 teams. For the players that are running 5 teams, guaranteed you're probably going to be running Maulers. Again, there's a lot of different variants. These two teams are the best in slot. There's been a lot of give and take and feedback between a lot of different players that I've talked to. This is what you want to be building. You want to primarily build the bottom one. That is actually like the best, I would say the best in slot. If you can get your Renier, he buffs up the Shakir. It also blocks the enemy's faction tile. This is fantastic. If you have a Soren built up, this is when you use him. This is his team comp. This is Soren's. It's really Shakir's. But if you're going to have your Soren built and you're never using him, this is when you use him. This is the team for him. The top comp using Alenia is also very successful. Having her on that double tile buff is super strong. These are the best two Maulers that you're going to find. So try these. You're going to have a good time. And last but not least, we have FLORREL. So, broken this down into 3 different sections where FLORREL, you know, she has her versatility. The bottom left comp here is actually the most popular one. That's really put her on the map, where she has her zoo comp, puppet comp. It still works. It's very strong. It's actually great now with the double Wilder, so it's solid comp. Top of the meta for sure. A little pricey. You got to have Burial really ranked up, so this costs heavy investment. The one on the top left is more of like the heavy CC contract team. You're seeing the binding spell. Yeah, solid, tested, and true. I used that left top comp as actually my last Supreme Arena team for the last 3 sessions. I would say 2 definite. I think I've used it for 3, but I've always had great success with it. Very minimal losses, if none. Trying to think clearly. It's been a long day. Now the one on the right, the double Lightbearer comp, faction tile buff. This one's fun. This one I tried out earlier today. Super good. This works very clean. It's a lot of fun. It's very fast paced. You'll have a lot of fun with this one. This took out a lot of Mauler comps. So when I was testing Supreme Arena, yeah, this took out a lot of Mauler comps. So try this one out. You will see it's successful. Alright, and last but not least, we have the Mega Team Comp. Dunlinger Dianel. When I played on the Pioneer server, I told everyone. Like, I told everyone that in my guild, I told everyone, wait until you see Dianel and Dunlinger. I mean, on the Pioneer server, you know, we can't go too much into it, but I can tell you that we all had heroes at the max level. Like, they were all Supreme plus 15 weapon. So we all got to really toy around with them. And this was a monster of a force, even in the Pioneer server. So I knew coming into PvP, this is going to be the top of the game. And it is. This, if you have a Dunlinger and a Dianel ranked up to at least Paragon, and you have their EX weapon very high, you build this team with the Smokey, the Leica, and the Damien, and you have the best team in the game. And that is true disclaimer. You have the best team in the game. This is the best team. When you have Dianel and Dunlinger really ranked up. I've seen a couple videos today. I was actually bouncing this off a lot of people. I was trying to get as much feedback as I could. And a couple of the best replays I saw were where it was Paragon 1 Dianel and Paragon 1 Dunlinger. And they were crushing Paragon 3 and Paragon 4 Scarlita teams, Taline teams, Fresto teams. Like, they were just dominating. And it really is. This is, like, by far the best team in the game. So, you guys, I've given you the meta. You know, I can't tell you exactly which one works best for you. Go with your budget. Like I said, this is a very, very whale-heavy meta here. And it's all PvP. Tazi, like I said, she does help out now in AFK stages, so give that a try too. She's definitely worth the investment. I mean, a lot of other people are saying, you know, hold off on her. I don't know why. Get her. Get her. Yeah, man, this PvP has been a lot of fun. A lot of good fun putting this meta together. Keep an eye out. I will put it in the description. I will update this later because I'm not done with the infographic yet, but I'm going to post this on the official Discord for AFK Journey, and I'm going to post this on the Analytica Discord and Reddit. So we're going to put it everywhere. This is the meta. This is what you want to use for the ClashFront. This is what you're going to see a lot of. Like, if you're losing to a lot of teams, they're most likely these ones. And if you're winning a lot, it's most likely these teams. So, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next stuff, because I got a lot of big plans coming out. We got the ClashFront coming soon, so I have read into a lot of what's going on with ClashFront. I've spoken to a lot of people from the VN servers, and yeah, it's so much fun. It like literally is a fun game mode. So I know there's going to be a lot of cool videos coming out with the ClashFront, and I can see this being like everyone's going to be looking forward to it. So yeah, stay tuned, have fun, enjoy, and look forward to on my guide and the infographic that I'm going to put out for more team comps. I am going to have a lot more free-to-play friendly teams on there. So if you're being discouraged, like, oh, if I don't whale out, I'm not going to do good at PvP, there are still subpar teams for free-to-play that you can still survive. So stay tuned. Everybody's got their place. You guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all have a good night. Thank you.